One of the best entertainment vehicles that you can add to any party that you're planning is a casino. For the entertainment value it offers, you just can't beat it. I think the main reason is that a lot of people have an interest in casino gaming, but they're never really going to put any money of their own into table games because either they're frightened by them, they don't understand them, or they simply don't want to waste their money. And that's what they would see it as. However, you create a situation, give people a chance to play the games, give them the money to play with and a chance to win a prize, and just about everybody participates. So when you add a casino to your party, you're looking at an entertainment vehicle that's going to apply to 95% or more of your guests. I'd take it and say 100%, except there's always one or two people that surprise me once in a while, but it's almost 100%. I mean, it just interests people. They have a curiosity about it. So when you get a chance to do that, it's very simple. You create a money piece. Give every one of your guests a money piece. The dealers give them chips to play with. We've created several reports that will help you plan your event, and they're both available at the http://www.fantasycasino.us. So be sure to check out that website. One of the reports, A Winning Combination, talks about how to add it to any event that you're planning and take it a step further and turn it into a fundraising event. You'll get templates for tent cards explaining table rules, templates for table cards explaining value of chips, different things that are available, what the house rules are in the games, guidelines on how to do things, and that's what you need. And the other thing you need to do is just a little bit of our magic touch. The magic touch is what we call the dealer having the ability to manipulate the game. And anytime you're playing a casino game, normally what you're going to see happen is where the players might be winning 2 out of 5, maybe 3 out of 5, but generally about 2 out of 5 hands, keeping things pretty even, or you're just going to trash your players right off the bat. At a casino party, it's a little different. These people have paid a ticket price to be there. They're supporting an event that you want their support for, and you want to make sure that they're in a good frame of mind. So sometimes that means being a little creative with the games in order to keep throwing money, fake, false, no value money, towards your players so that they have a really good time with the entertainment. 19's good, 12 against a 10 is going to hit, and that gives you a grand total of 15, so you're going to stay. This one here, I personally don't suggest you double down when the dealer is showing a 10 or 11. You just never know what's going to happen, but 20 is still a very nice hand. 6, 7 is 13, plus 2 makes 15. Again, another 15 against the 10 showing, and over here we've got a 12. And that busts also. Now, you always have the choice of hitting these hands again, but you just never know. And I think, for my own personal playing style, I do better. Oops. Well, I goofed that one up, didn't I? Now, this is what I would tell my players. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a really big mistake on my part. I got so busy talking, I didn't really think about what I was doing, and I should have checked that blackjack. So, we're going to give this guy back his money. Everybody else stays the same, and that's your second give me. Anytime you're on my table, you get 3 gimmies with blackjack. My first 3 blackjacks are not going to count. So we'll just try that again and hope for the best. That way you're giving them a little break. You're covering up for the fact that you made a mistake. Again, like I say, this is all no value money. This is not money that anybody's going to take to a cage and cash in, put money in their pocket and go home with it. It's money that gives them playing power for a certain amount of time, and it's your job to deliver an entertainment value to go along with that playing time. 13 against a 10 is going to hit. Oops, that one's out of there. 19 is going to stay. 8 and 5 is 13 against a 10. That one's going to hit. That's 20. 8 and 7 is 15 against a 10. Supposedly you're supposed to hit, and that one's a bust. And 13 is going to hit. That's 14. That's still pretty weak. And that's 18. That might be better. Now, again, fourth card's going to break your hand 90% of the time, and then the 5th card will break it 98% of the time. So you need to make your decisions whether you hit or whether you stay based on the card that the dealer has showing. 10 and ace, 9, 10, or ace are always strong for the dealer. It's worth hitting against that because chances are you're not going to win on the hand anyway. Dealer has 16, dealer has too many. Everybody's a winner. In our bank, the 2 yellows are worth 1 of the browns, so I'm going to pay them back with 2 browns. Same over here. And there's 4 blacks there, and this one is worth 5 of those blacks, so I'm going to give them the $5,000 chip and take 1 back and change. This person's going to bump their bet and change it to $7,000 over here. This person is going to add another 10 to their wager, and this person's going to do the same thing here with their wager. And we're going to go ahead back here and try one more hand. The thing you want to remember when you're deciding to add casino to your party, it's always a good idea to do the first hour very, very loose rules, very easy rules. Have all your dealers educated to the fact that they may have to essentially play the hands for the players. You know, it's a show and tell time. That's how they get to learn. 10's a pretty strong card for the dealer, so we're going to hit the 15, 19. We're going to hit the 13, 21 is always great. 12 against is going to get to 15. Now you decide whether to hit it again or not. That's a it's like a 6-unit wager there, and you're playing against a 10, and there haven't been any 10s that came out, so chances are it's a 10 that's going to bust. However, on my table, anytime a 10 value card is going to bust a player, but it gives the person next to them 20 or 21, I give this person the option of doubling down, which is good. And they're going to take that 10 as a down card. This person, you did not want that card. Now you get a second chance. Do you want to hit or you want to stay? Okay, we're going to hit. Oops, out of there anyway. Player has 14 against a 10, and there's another big 10 just waiting to pop up there. And 19. So we have 20 is good here. That's going to be a $4,000, and we're going to take 1 back there. 21 is good, so we're good here, here, and here. And this is what you want to do when you're doing your payouts. Get a look to see what the player has. Put your payout here, and then go ahead and put it out there for the player. And here we have 19, so that's a push. We're going to do one quick bonus round. And I tell people on this that everybody has to wager at least $1,000, if not more. So we're going to go ahead and put this out here, this here, bump theirs up a little bit, put this one here. Now, then I bring out, we'll do this one at $10,000. These are my $10,000 chips, everybody. It's mine until you win it. Now, we're going to give them a chance to add. We would do this sometime in the middle hour. We give them a couple of bonus runs, a couple of chances to make a good hand and build a little money in their bank. Because remember what I've been saying before, the last hour, the last 45 minutes, it's Vegas straight. We don't give anybody any breaks. We don't take any prisoners. We just play a straight game and do the best we can with it. So there's 2 there. That's going to give them a 4 unit because we pay double on blackjack. Just much easier with all the different values of the chips. Plus another 2 to 1. Plus this particular blackjack is suited, so they're going to get an extra $1,000 for that. 7 against a 3 is going to hit. That gives them 8 or 18. That's a good place to stay. 11 is going to go ahead and take advantage of the double down situation. I'm going to, as the dealer, going to also double my bonus bet for them, give them 1 card down. 14 against a 3 is going to stay, and 17 is going to stay. And this one, let's see, the magnet sure is shooting. Son of a gun. Now, if I'd wanted to give them a break, this one was a 10 value also. And if I had known when I put this card down that it would say a 6 or a 4 or something, and I saw this 10 coming out here, I might have surreptitiously taken this 10 here, given it to this player, and turned over the 4 or whatever I thought it would be to give myself a second chance of hitting. That's one of the ways the dealer can manipulate their game a little bit in favor of the players. But I'll tell you, it's another one of the things you should almost factor in. It is amazing how often when the first 2 cards come to 11, either a 6 and 5, 7 and 4, 8 and 3,